Hello, everybody! That music just stopped.
Hi. Okay, we're back.
Hi, everybody! Sorry for the misfire at the beginning there, but hopefully
Yeah.
everything's running smoothly. And yeah, we're starting. We have a lot of curious people in chat right now asking some questions, and we got the answers for you. Yeah, and today we are talking Tekken 7. We're not talking tier lists in terms of fighting or even like terms of the story. We're talking about who you want to date.
Yes.
This stream has
The
been
ultimate
a
question.
long time in the making, and it was a little bit more seasonal back in February, but we do what we can. And
It's still
also,
relevant.
someone said to say hello to Brazil, so hello.
Hola,
Hola.
Brazil.
Yeah.
Okay, that's so weird. Sorry.
Yeah.
Hi.
For Ultimate League on YouTube, yes, we are. We work at Bandai Namco. I am Chris. I am the social and community coordinator, and Javier, if you would like to introduce himself.
Yes, hi, Javier here, and I'm the social marketing and community lead. And yeah, welcome. It's going to be a fun stream. We're talking about Tekken characters.
See, everyone in the chat already has the right idea. They're all telling me who they want today, and that's what we're going to do today.
Yes, exactly. Disclaimer though, I know very little about Tekken. So those who are similar to what I feel or understand about the game right now, I know a little bit. I have played it, but not enough, probably as much as Krista has. So I will be giving some commentary on what I view as a meager little tiny person that knows very little about Tekken. So hopefully it's enough.
Yeah, and Jeremiah in YouTube chat, I appreciate you. Just want to specifically call that out, okay? Everyone has their own waifus. And yeah, just disclaimer at the very top of this. This is entirely subjective. That is how
Yes.
the dating scene works. And we're gonna actually start off with a lightning round. We're not gonna go too deep into detail because there's a lot of Tekken characters. If you guys like this kind of stream, please let us know. And we'll get the kind of support that we need to do another one of these. It's kind of like a experiment, if you will. But we're gonna
Testing
talk through
things
as
out.
many characters as we can. So I'm gonna, without further ado, just hop into a few random characters that we can talk about right now. So we're starting alphabetically from like a little handful of characters that we handpicked. Right? So let's start with Asuka. Asuka's like this cute kind of girl next door type for Tekken standards at least. And she's just cute. She can beat up anybody, and I respect that in a woman.
Yeah, any woman that can beat up anybody, I guess I definitely would consider dating. Hands down.
CP in chat said Josie B like Jolly B. There's some love for Asuka here. All right, we're switching over to Bob. This is the lightning round, remember. So Bob has a strong sense of justice. He's confident. He's secure in his body. There's a lot to love there.
Yeah.
And no one loves Bob more than Bob loves Bob. So give or take, that could be good. It could be bad, as you want.
Yeah, exactly.
Eddie Gordo. Eddie Gordo is son of a wealthy businessman. He can take you on those nice dates, but he's looking for answers about his dead dad. So it might interrupt your dating kind of life. It's kind of the running theme with Tekken, as we'll see as we move on to Leo, who is another well-rounded fighter, but they're looking for answers about their mom. We don't really have any answers today. We're just going to tell you if they're good on a date. So next person up, we got Miguel. Again, the running thread. Miguel's looking for answers about his sister. He's this very charming guy, a handsome brawler, and looking for revenge. But really, who knows?
Yeah, exactly.
And so this is just for our lightning round. The last one that we have on this list, the short list here of ones I didn't go all the way deep in, but we could talk about in the future if you would like. We have Steve here. Steve Fox is a British boxer. He doesn't really know much about his childhood. He can't remember anything. But I don't know. Some people like that in a guy. They're kind of mysterious, you know? Yeah. Miguel has too much chest hair is a comment that I just read.
What's wrong with too much chest hair? That's not a problem for me.
All right, so that was the lightning round. Super quick. Hope you guys get a kind of idea of what we're into. And we're going to now take it down This is a tier list that has been crafted by me personally. It is entirely subjective, but we do
Yes,
have
not
some
official.
kind of criteria, including whether or not they're friendly, how interested would they be in you, kind of things like that. Spam who you like from the lightning round. Thank you. Everyone say thank you to Sam, who is moderating right now. She is
Yes.
awesome. Everyone say hi.
Yes, thanks,
Steve
Sam,
is
and CP
fun.
also for joining.
All right, I'm going to hide this one. We're going to start off with Brian Fury. We're going to start from the tier lists, starting in D. Again, everything is subjective. I want you guys to have your own opinions, and if you think I'm wrong, then you tell me I'm wrong. I'm totally okay with that.
Prove Krista wrong, everybody.
Yeah, I would be happy. I would be so glad to hear that these are the things, right? But
Yeah.
let's start with Brian Fury. Brian Fury is like, he's a cool evil laugh, right? Some people might find that charming or attractive, but he will kill you. So I'm gonna put him at the bottom of the list because on my list of like potential dates, going to the cemetery might be
Right.
cool, but not if I end up 6 feet under the ground. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To answer a question in YouTube chat, we are not counting guest characters right now. These are only characters that are native to Tekken.
Yeah. Core
Um,
Tekken character.
yeah, but yeah, despite being arguably more human than say Alyssa, Brian lacks the humanity to make for a good date. And he had a cool evil laugh though, but it's unlikely you'll ever stay alive long enough to like hear it. So take whatever answer that you would want.
Just have to be very careful what jokes you tell.
Gigas is best boy in all caps. Thanks to Saint Connor, we love you.
Hey, St. Connor, shout out to you. Thanks for
We're going to
joining
be,
us.
yeah, yeah. If you guys have like characters that you would want to like date that aren't necessarily Tekken exclusive, then feel free to chat them out in the chat. We just don't have any ranking on them because they're not Tekken. So we want to give them the benefit of the doubt that they're well-rounded individuals outside of our game series.
Yeah, exactly.
Alyssa could break my bones, but I would take the risk. Would that be worth it? All right, we're moving on. Again, this is only a selection of the characters that we have in Tekken because there are so many that we want to cover. If you like this, please let us know. Please let us just
Yeah,
tell us if you'd like it. Give us that energy.
it did. If you only knew.
All right, we're gonna jump to the main man. Hey, do you have any opening thoughts on
Any movement of his hair, probably not date.
Hey,
Like
Hachi
if
treated
anything to
Kazumi like a
do.
queen. Blurb I have prepared here is that he has a pet bear. That is a big plus for me personally. And he's the king
Mm,
of right, plus or
mm.
minus, kind of not really sure. It kind of depends on the universe, and for a good reason. He's the king of the Iron Fist. He's ruthless, and he doesn't seem the kind of person to be sympathetic if you're late for your date. So take that kind of chance as
Mhm.
you will.
I
What if you
mean,
find
if you're
volcanoes very romantic?
be warm at least if you're a cold type person. We're
Money
everywhere,
can
so
buy
you
you
can watch
here.
anywhere.
On YouTube. Hopefully, if you can hear this, you can hop over to Twitch. Hopefully, that's going to be loading better. It might be the servers are overloaded on YouTube's end. Hopefully, we can do
Yeah, sorry
something to
about
fix
that.
that. Um,
Twitch or Twitter or Facebook.
social media, we got your back. We even have the little social icons to let you know and guide you through your way. So yeah, let's get back on topic. Katarina is confident and strong, and she's a tough talker. And she's got not really hard to survive, but she looks never let her difficult past kind of bring her
Hmm.
down. It'd take more than a few nice dates before she'd consider open. There's thing to take. Uh,
Seems
are we got another. So Kenny is not satisfied with our ratings. I just think
a
attempting to be subjective. She's not going to be very open to me dating her, and I respect that.
Yudi, hi, welcome. Also, happy birthday. We didn't make a shout out to Yudi.
You would walk with her on the beach and talk about her problems, and that's a good way to address it.
See? Yeah. Long conversations over dinner.
So Gigas has been subject to a lot of experimental bioengineering, so it'd be impossible for you to have a conversation. Question mark.
Dad?
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 Anyway, so we have dad, now we have mom. Let's talk about Kazumi. Pets, very big on. Why is I'm sorry. And yeah. All right. So my spiel would be incredible if Kazumi agreed to a date with you, but against her best efforts, the devil power that she has with it kind of makes that powerful enough to fight Heihachi, which is
Mm,
again like amazing, right? But
for
it's
sure.
also the reason her entire family's put at risk in the first place. This is why
Mhm.
this whole issue started. And if
Yeah.
your family matters weren't dangerous enough, she also has a pet tiger that she can summon at will. It's again the same kind of note that Javier had.
I'll date her children.
Oh, I will get to that. But
Yay.
yes, Kazumi can be your angel or your devil.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Thank you for Sam and CP who are working tirelessly in the background. I see that the server on YouTube seems to be a little finicky. Our Twitch stream is going smoothly if you'd like to watch. Thank you to everybody who's coming by, and I think the VOD shouldn't have any issues. I really hope. Fingers crossed.
Yeah. Sorry about that for the YouTube viewers.
Yeah, some people keep saying poor unruly. Listen, Kenny, if you want to talk to me about this, we can go over this
Who is
together.
Kenny? Kenny, who are you?
Unruly. All right, I'm gonna move on to the next person here, and we have Kazuya. Um, all right, he does have a cool scar. It is volcano related. I will not
Mm,
elaborate any further. He's the
and
CEO of
that's
the G
that on
Corporation. He's got that money. And again,
that.
it's the devil gene, and he's kind of ruthless and scary and cunning, which could be a plus if you're into that. But for me, I really like staying alive. That is the thing that I keep saying over and over. Um, yeah, and if he agrees to the date with you, you might need to reconsider if you have some kind of information that he wants, or, he's a powerful CEO and he's a cool scar, but along with the rest of the Tekken cast, you know the kind of damage that he's capable of inflicting, especially because he has a devil form that we're not going to go over this time. But,
Mm,
you
yeah.
know, it's a high risk, high reward kind of situation.
He looks
Is this
he seems
Mishima propaganda? Says Twitch.
he seems to me to be a little bit uptight. I don't know. I think it's the tie and like everything super pressed and neat, and especially being a CEO of a corporation. I don't know. Very, very strict looking and appearing.
Hello
But
from
who
Peru.
knows? That can totally mean that they have a totally different side that can be a lot more fun and kinky. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, this is the thing is that this is why at the end of the day, maybe tier lists aren't the best way to classify who you love.
It's
Maybe
completely subjective,
maybe
indeed.
it's completely subjective and I don't have all the answers. Or maybe this is just a random stream that we're doing on Bandai Namco. Who knows? Anyway, let's go to the next
Wow.
person. All right, Nina. You know how much it hurt me to put Nina this low? She's so beautiful. I love Nina.
I mean, she's
Right?
already
So
wearing a wedding dress.
she's already in a wedding dress. That's a plus or a minus whether or not you're into that kind of commitment. But I
Mhm.
mean, she did use that wedding dress to assassinate someone. So again, plus or minus.
I
She's this
mean, she knows what she
terrifying
wants.
soldier. That's true. And she's a
Mhm.
force to be reckoned with, which is likely how she's gotten so far within this like universe in this world. And she's already in a wedding dress, but she has no time for you or anyone else, as seen with Steve. Yeah, Nina is married to her career, as Timotei on Twitch says, and I appreciate your input.
Yeah, I mean,
Blacksamasu on YouTube is asking me to say hello. Hello, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're enjoying this kind of chaotic stream that we've
hello. I
enacted.
know we're going everywhere, but I love it. This is fun.
Dr. Aeon on Twitch says executionatrix sounds hot. Not a dominatrix, an executionatrix.
Fusionist.
Nina
Ah.
will beat you up if you don't throw out the trash. All right, are we ready to move on? She's beautiful. Yes. She's a gorgeous character. And she will be S tier in my heart, but I was attempting to be a little what's it? Objective. All
What's on
right.
her side? Oh, okay. You move
Oh,
forward.
it's like a gun holster, I think. Or like pepper spray or something.
Oh,
Do you have any? It's like a weapon.
okay, okay.
Nothing but the best for Nina.
Goes great with the wedding dress.
All right. Eliza. Eliza is this seemingly ageless beauty. She's a vampire, again, a plus or a minus. is you got the benefit
Mhm.
of living forever. So she's got a lot of good stories to tell. But she's also narcoleptic, so you're gonna have to play your cards right if you want to date Eliza, right? She's gonna fall
Uh-huh.
asleep on you if you're not entertaining enough. And in the same way, if you manage to really upset her, you should know what your blood type is, just in case. Just
Mm,
just to be sure.
mhm. There's some dirty stuff there going on my mind already from her.
Oh no!
I won't spell them out.
Someone said give her Claudio's blood and the narcolepsy is gone. Kenny likes to sleep a lot too. Oh, it's a
Hmm.
fire extinguisher? Like a really small one? Or is she just like really buff and can carry around a fire extinguisher on her side?
Oh, how big are fire extinguishers?
And they're like me like trying to explain how big something is on a live stream. Immortal
Oh,
with
yeah.
Eliza, she would be S tier. Adam, I have to ask you, are you immortal?
Yeah,
Eliza's
that's a lot
breath
of
smells like
commitment.
blood.
That's too much commitment,
It's a
maybe,
lot
to
of commitment.
be with someone forever because you're immortal. But at least you get good naps.
Yeah. All
Or
right, we're
wait, is
moving
that the
on.
right definition of narcolepsy?
Yeah, she falls asleep a lot.
There we
Um,
go. Yes, naps all the time.
the fire extinguisher just grows once you pick it up. Raymond, we didn't have an answer on Asuka. If you would like us to talk about her in the future, let us know.
Yeah.
All right, Fakram. Fakram is this nationally renowned Muay Thai champ. He's struck by lightning and lived, which is super cool. And he's really tall, which people are into, right? But he's also a married man. He's fighting in the King of the Iron Fist tournament against his will, and
Hmm.
therefore he might not be very open to you asking for a date. Um, you
Hmm.
have
Hmm.
any
Hmm.
first thoughts, Javier?
I mean, there's nothing wrong with polyamory. I mean, being in an
Mm.
open relationship is just fine if they're into it. Like, explore that option, maybe. Maybe you wouldn't be so angry looking all the time.
To answer Ginseng in Twitch chat, explain negative family man. It's that he's already married and very loyal, and I don't want to be a homewrecker, so I consider that a negative.
Oh, Chris.
He's like
As long as
huge, but
there's
he's humble.
open and constant communication, everything can work out.
Yeah, he's like this awesome fighter, and he's probably an equally amazing date, but he already has a family, so he's not going to be too interested in you.
I'm more
As he
interested to see what
should,
he can do with
loyal king.
I'm interested to see what he can do with the ropes around his arms.
Mm. All right, we're moving on to Huarang. Um, he made it to B tier. I know some people were saying that he would be like low tier or whatever, but let's talk about it. Also, I'm doing a lot of hand motions. I feel like I'm just really excited to talk to everybody. Huarang has
I'll
a
keep you company.
he has a cool motorcycle, right? Like people, you get to ride around. He's really strong-willed. He's hot-headed, which can be a plus or a minus. It's kind of attractive, but it's also kind of annoying. Depends on how it is. And he has a rivalry with Jin, so he's cool and he knows it, and he's really skilled at driving on that motorcycle and makes fighting look really easy. And for that same reason, he's kind of a pain to deal with, especially if you're given the opportunity to
Mm,
fight Jin, right? So Jin Kazama's there, and just consider this: if you're on a date with Hwarang, but Jin Kazama's over there, he's gonna leave you to go beat that guy up, and that's just something that you're gonna have to live with.
I mean, he's super close to his motorcycle. Okay, so I've experienced being on the back. What do you call it when you're riding a motorcycle, but you're not the driver? I don't know. But that's not a very fun ride.
A motorcycle?
It's kind of scary.
Oh, I think it's fun. He's also blind in one eye. That is a good point. But I
Oh,
don't know.
I
Some people
mean,
are into scars. I put like a negative, like no depth perception.
doesn't have a very good eye perception. I
And
mean,
that's like
sure,
a
if
recent
you really
development
like
too.
100%.
Someone says instant dislike. Nina and Anna are S tier. Look, I don't make the rules, bud. If you want to make your
Make
that's a
your own
complete
tier
lie. I
list.
definitely did make this tier list. And for that, I do apologize if you disagree. It is completely subjective and you can have exactly everybody you want in your S tier.
And yeah, feel free to make your own tiers and share with us on Twitter or even here
Please.
in chat. Just go for it.
Yeah, please, like, make your own tier list, tag us, let us know. We'll try to keep up with that because that sounds like a lot of fun. Our handle
Yes.
for work is Bandit Namco US.
Yes. Yes. Let's keep the conversation going. Let's have
Huang
a
should be C tier because he's obsessed with Jin. Well, let's talk about Jin. I
yeah,
also
there we
put him
go.
in the same tier, right? He's cool, he's powerful, he's got the benefit of being the main character, which is kind of again the plus or minus. And the Devil
Hmm.
Gene. The Devil Gene is
Potentially.
consistently a minus for me, though I'm starting to see the argument that you guys are doing. So it's an open conversation here. He's a little unpredictable, but he's cool. He's a strong fighter, and unfortunately, due to the nature of his family, Jin has a lot of enemies, like a lot.
Hmm.
And he's got
Hmm.
that devil
Hmm.
gene going on. So going on a date with him would be pretty exciting, but only if you manage to survive it. And I will not speak for any of your guys' fighting skills, but I have the muscles of a noodle.
Aw.
Jin C tier, he's a mama's boy. I think that, especially if your mom is Cosme, I feel like that might be a plus. He started a whole war. Okay, that might be a minus.
That would be a deal breaker. Yeah.
Just a little bit. All
Uh-huh.
right. We're moving up the list. We got Julia here. Julia Chang. I know some people were saying Julia's S tier. I'm with you, but I'm sticking to my
Explain yourself,
principles here.
sister. Please give us reasons.
She loves the environment. She's great on camera, but she always has to maintain a persona. And I feel like
Mm.
a relationship is something that has to be built on trust and mutual respect. And Julia has to spend a lot of time pretending to be someone that she necessarily isn't, right? She slips sometimes. She's human. She's fallible, and there's nothing wrong with that. But you have to understand going into this that you might not be learning everything about Julia as she's putting forward. Also, yeah, that is a good point that I didn't put. If you want to get to Julia, you have to go through Ganryu, and I don't know if I'm
Oh.
capable of doing that.
I
Right.
don't
So, go ahead.
does anyone agree with your B tier label? I think everyone wants to change it to an
I'm
S tier.
As I said this, I was like,
Mhm.
Again, this was an attempt
During the
in the
pause.
object of objectivity. So we can totally. I want to hold on. Can I just? I need to find the thing where I could add
He
text
agrees with you. Okay.
here.
One person.
Due to popular demand, Julia and wow, I can't type today. Can
Yes,
be S tier.
Ramon Lopez. I know. And even I don't know that much, but I know.
Here, this is a note that I'm adding right now in the heat of the moment because you guys really don't agree with
Admit
it.
it.
And like not like that I was really that much to begin with like demanding it. So here's my very important graphic design. I just plopped it on there.
It
You guys
works
did
out for
it.
me. You did it, chat. You made her change her tier classification for Julia Chang.
All right. I'm going to hide that because we got to move on. We got more people to go through.
Who's next?
All right. Let's talk about Kuni.
Oh,
I
all
love
right.
Kunimitsu. She is my favorite. I don't usually use the word waifu, but this is where it would apply. And yet I also put her in B tier because I was attempting so hard to be to be a little objective.
All right. We got mixed reactions from chat.
All right, I love Kuni. Kunimitsu, she's the second one, just to clarify. That's why there's the two. Um, she cares about her family so much. She's super mysterious, which is a plus or a minus. Some people like that, not knowing much about their potential lover. But other times, I like open communication. And she's a super talented thief. She's cute, charming, and being a thief by trade really means that you should consider leaving your valuables at home if you want to go on a date with her.
Mm.
So take that as you will. If you have anything over the monetary value of, I don't know, $100, maybe you should just declare it with customs.
Leave it in the safe, or maybe that's not even safe.
For Okami Fenrir on YouTube, who was asking if I talked about Asuka, we talked about Asuka in the lightning round at the beginning of this stream. If you like this kind of format, then please let us know, and we'll try to do one in the future covering more Tekken characters, because there's so many for us to go through.
I don't know. I would definitely consider a date with her. That would be kind of adventurous, especially if you're, curious about learning how to be a thief.
The only
Definitely
thing
don't
she
take any.
stole is my heart.
Ah, who said that?
Also, Black Samasu on
Unruly.
YouTube saying that I look like Kunimitsu's based off of me, which is the biggest compliment I will do. I love her so much. I want to like dye my hair like this.
Didn't you dye your hair like that once upon a time?
Mm-mm, not yet. I
Not
was
yet? Oh,
planning
okay,
on it.
not yet.
Haven't had the
Not yet.
time yet.
Not yet. All right.
But yeah, for the future, guys, this is for you. Um, this is for to clarify on YouTube. Someone's asking if this is the top character. This is supposed to be a date stream, so we're just classifying who would be the best top tier date to go on. Imagine
Based on
waking up the next
pictures.
morning with your clothes gone. I don't know if I can say this. This is a PG chat.
That's not necessarily a bad problem. Also, just
She's got
saying.
that drip though. You're back from Twitch. You couldn't verify, so here you are. Well, welcome back. Hopefully, you're enjoying the stream so far. You have only one possession. As long as Kunimitsu leaves alone, we could get along just fine. Bandai, and that's a sword. Oh wow! So Jay Preston here has a cool sword that belongs to his late grandfather. You gotta be careful. That's exactly
Wow.
what that's like the kind of thing that Kuni's after, right?
Yeah, you better hide that thing. Keep it safe.
Undead Dragon, who is questioning my PG rating. All right, I'm moving on to Josie. I love Josie. She's a model. She's gorgeous. She's super sweet and cheerful, but she is a big crybaby, right? So
Hmm.
she loves her family and she's strong enough to beat up a bear. But she'd be great
Oh,
on a date. But as long she's kind of sensitive, so as long as you don't say anything that's going to hurt her feelings, she might just go start bawling in the middle of the day, and that's not fun for anybody, is it?
I mean, Sailor Moon is popular, so I feel like she is on par with that kind of personality and totally dateable for me too.
Yeah. Now I got people questioning my age here. I think this is fair.
What are they saying?
Oh my god. Someone's telling
Thank
you
you
to keep talking.
then.
That they agree with you. Oh my
Okay,
god.
okay.
All right, I'm moving on. Everyone was asking about King, right? King belongs in that A tier. King is awesome, right? He runs an orphanage. He's got kitty ears. He's a hard worker. He's got washboard abs.
I mean, I think we talked about this earlier when we were rehearsing, but fun fact, right? I think the character that he's portraying is also based on the character from Nacho Libre, which is based on a true
It's a
not
priest.
Nacho,
It's a true
based on
nacho.
a true fighter from Mexico that was, yeah, fighting to help
His
an orphanage.
his goals are helping children. How dare you?
Who does not who? Tell me who. Okay, I'm gonna read chat and I'm gonna
He's
find
in
you.
A tier. He's there. I put a lot of characters pretty low.
I mean, A tier's fine, especially because if you have more reason, focus on his own goals. Why is that a bad thing?
Because okay, so he runs an orphanage, right? And he's great with
Right.
kids. He works super hard. These are all great, wonderful things. And the cat ears are super cute. And he never takes off his mask, which is kind of mysterious. But he's a good
Hmm.
listener because he's not really going to talk much. And he's only able to accomplish this because he's super focused. Like he
He
has his own
is
goals. So he's going to be
true.
too busy to spend a lot of time with you. That's the reason why a lot of these characters are kind of low ranked is because they all have their own thing. They have their own lives. And to go on a date with someone like King, it just seems like you're going to be detracting from their whole thing.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I think if you're going and knowing the fact that you're not going to be number one priority because you're going to be competing against saving the lives of children who are parentless, then I mean, that's an okay thing. What am I trying to say? Compromise. There we go.
Mm.
That's the word.
Um, Someone in chat just said King wears his underwear of himself inside out, and that's self confidence. He's just career oriented. And again, this is not entirely a bad thing. I just want to give you guys the pros and cons of that. You know,
Yeah.
this is
And
a we have a little bit of soul searching to do after this stream.
Right, and if you think that King is S tier, and then
And you
it's
would be
okay that
right.
you have a little furry fantasy in you, in classifying or having the reason of making it an S tier date.
There were
So
exactly 2 comments that came at, like, virtually the same time where someone's like, "King's a furry, so he's a C," and also, "King's a furry, so he's an S," at the exact same time.
exactly. And shout out to the furry community. Yeah, this guy's for you.
Alright, we're moving on to Lei Wulong. Um, so he's a super cop like in the movies. He likes to dance, but he has a lot of very dangerous enemies, right? Um, he's a top detective. He can tell you all kinds of police stories. And he has a lot of time fighting for justice. He's also a big fan of Lucky Chloe, who I will name drop. But spoiler alert, we actually aren't going to be talking about Lucky Chloe in this stream. I didn't have time to prepare a slide for her. I apologize for people who are
Maybe
asking.
next time.
And it'd be fun to dance for him for that kind of same reason. But that being said, his line of work is dangerous, so he's gonna show no fear in trying to apprehend some of the toughest and scariest. And in the world of Tekken, that could be anyone.
I mean, Lei reminds me of Jackie Chan, and I have no idea if that's even a a purposeful thing. I mean,
So he's gonna die soon because of
sure.
alcohol. He's a master of drunken fists. I will give that to him.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, totally dateable for me too, hands down, regardless
A
of
tier, but
danger.
he's unattractive. Oh, he has a nice smile though. Maybe not in this picture though. I'll give you that. This is a little much.
I mean, if you haven't noticed, we haven't really, or at least Krista hasn't really like aligning her tier criteria along the lines of their looks only.
I've been
So
trying to be objective with that stuff. Personality
exactly.
mostly. The only
Yeah,
times where that factors in is if they're cute, like as in that's their personality, or in
yeah,
Josie's case, it's that she's literally a model, so I can objectively say to some degree.
exactly. We're taking into an account, but it's not the front facing thing. Yeah, which makes sense for me. A tier for me is, yeah, I agree.
All right, we're gonna move
Kuma.
on to Kuma. Kuma's an A tier. He's a bear. That's all you need to know.
I
Okay.
mean, already sold. I mean, for me, it's S tier. Very top of the top. Only because it's my preference. It's my vibe. Probably because it's a person that very relatable to the person who I'm currently dating. So hey,
Oh.
and okay, yes, big S for my book.
All right, yeah. So Kuma's cute. He's strong. He's a Tekken mainstay, right? He'd probably give you a good hug, and that'd be a great date if you like seafood. But if you don't look like Panda, good luck trying to get Kuma's attention. That's the only downside is that you're not Panda. At least I don't think you're Panda.
I could be
So
Panda. That's
you
fine.
could be Panda, right?
It's okay. I have headgear. I have suits. That's not a problem.
Someone's saying, "Are you?" Was like, "Is Kuma a furry?" No, Kuma is a bear. I don't know how to tell you this.
An
All right,
actual bear.
right, Panda. Panda's an S tier. I've answered your
Oh, perfect.
questions.
There I am.
There's Panda. Do I have a little spiel on Panda? Panda is a panda. I did not write anything.
Eats
We did it!
bamboo.
What if Kuma is a panda in disguise? No, Kuma is in love with Panda. That's like the
Mm.
one of the most consistent things that keep happening within Tekken. Dude kind of looks like Kuma. She's very cute.
I feel this is very much Tekken's big shout out to the bear, the gay bear community. Sorry, I had to say it. Yeah,
Nice.
but it's not official. This is just my point of view. Please.
We're gonna move on to Alyssa Boskonovich. All right. So she has a lot of pluses that I'm just gonna read off. She's very polite. She's kind-hearted, super smart, has a really good head on her shoulders for the most part. That's the little negative here. Um, and once you can kind of get past the androidness, Alyssa is basically engineered to be the kind of girl that you would take home to meet your parents, and she'd make for a pretty good date.
Hmm.
Yeah,
That
plus
holds
she's got big ol' anime wings.
head. A different
Chainsaw hands,
Alyssa
my guy.
that usually has a good head on her shoulders.
Yeah. Yeah, it comes
Yes, it
off.
comes
Someone's asking
off.
on
Can you
YouTube.
believe it just comes off?
Yeah, she's cool. She's like a robot, but she's smart. She has her own personality and things going on. I got an acceptable in all caps. I will take that. I feel like I've been going against a lot of chat's wishes today.
I know you are. You're causing some drama.
But that's just how it is. I'm gonna.
I I'm not gonna say that was kind of the objective of the stream, but it might have just been a little bit. Yeah.
All right. We are reaching the end of this stream, which has
Yeah.
been we're gonna wrap this up with a talk about our newest character, Lydia, right? So Lydia's the prime minister. She's personally there to defend her
She's the
country.
boss
Like she's the prime minister. Like what else do you want me to say?
of a fucking country. Sorry, but yeah.
She's got a cool scar. I know
Agreed.
there's a lot of comments about cool stars in this Tekken tier list. Someone says
Mhm.
she only eats Polish sausage. That might be slander. I don't know if that's true.
Um. hmm.
Yeah, that's the other thing though. She wouldn't give you much attention, so she's got to give attention to her whole country. It's the same argument for like every single character in this series. Rig should be
I mean,
triple S tier. I don't have anything beyond this. After this, we go back to Brian. So
people want triple S tier. My goodness.
yeah, they're all very career oriented, as any fighting game goes.
Yeah, that is probably the common thread for each character.
She's the waifu of every citizen of Poland.
That's a lot of competition.
Yeah. You would love to be first man. Confirm that
Of course,
Krista wants
listen
an
if you're not
android panda
binary.
prime minister.
Yeah.
All right. So I didn't have a way to like dismount from this stream. It was me aggressively
Dismount.
yelling.
So
all of
many
these,
puns and double
all of the
entendres.
tears, all of the things that are happening all at once, right? Someone's saying that this is very how do you do, fellow kids. I am fellow kids. What's up, guys?
Hello, fellow children.
But no, seriously, thank you to everyone who came by. This is definitely not our
Yeah.
usual kind of stream. Please let us know if you enjoyed this or if you'd like us to do something like this in the future. It took a little bit of work from our end. I'm downplaying that a
A lot
lot,
of work.
so
Yeah, give it up for Krista. She pretty much organized this whole thing, created all the slides, made sure got all the approvals. This is an amazing, fun stream. And yeah, thanks chat for being so vocal and fun
yeah. I
to
Please hit
just
me up.
yeah.
Let me know all of your tier lists. I will look into it.
Yes, yes, and tag us and shout out to Krista whenever you do.
Yeah, I guess I usually don't plug this stuff, but my Twitter is at not so Chris. So if you would like to make a tier list and hit me up so I can see it, sometimes with a verified account, it's kind of harder to see some of the things. So yeah, I would love to see your guys' tier lists, and feel free to tell me if I'm wrong about
Oh, they're
where
not our
I put
friends.
your waifu or your husbando. Yeah, none of this is official. Everyone has their own
Yeah.
opinions. I want to reiterate that a million times over. And if you guys like this, please let us know so that we can do another one of these. I can try to cover the rest of the Tekken cast.
Oh, or do Soul Calibur next.
Oh, that's a good question. We could do
Hmm.
Soul Calibur. Oh
Hmm.
man. Oh man. Hmm.
What is
There's
that?
a lot of
Turtle
there's a
head?
lot of questionable characters in Soul Calibur though. I'm like, how do I
Hmm.
rank them if they all want to kill me?
Uh, yeah, that'll be a fun criteria to come up with.
Nightmare triple S tier. Ivy
Yeah,
is
that's
wifey.
insane.
I do love myself some Ivy, but I can't like have a picture of her up without feeling embarrassed.
Like without blushing.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, ma'am. All right.
Madam.
Yeah, there's a lot of comments of people wanting a stream similar to this for Soul Calibur. I'll see what I can do. Ma'am, this is
Yeah,
a Wendy's.
great. This is a great start. Yeah, for sure.
And that has been almost an hour of us discussing.
Holy crap!
Yeah, just half,
Wow.
just like a smidge of the Tekken cast. Also, hi to Markman who is in chat. Hope you're doing well.
Hey, Mark, man.
um, yeah. So before we sign off, I want to ask chat one more time. Who's your highest Tekken 7 date in terms of tier list? Who's your tier S and who's your tier F? I would like to know.
Ooh, I want to know the tier Fs.
I'm thinking. I think mine. I didn't put anyone in an F, right? Yeah, Brian is a D.
I don't
Cause
think
he,
so.
yeah, even if he could kill me,
You
he's
ju-
pretty cool.
you just had a question mark on one.
It,
But
I
everyone
guess,
else, D was the lowest that we showed, right?
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
This is where we started. So gonna cycle through, go through the memories here. See
This is
where we've
where
incited.
a piano
Do 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 do
song
do
plays in the
do do
background.
do 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 do.
Yeah, exactly. Set the mood.
Marduk is someone's tier F because Elisa is their tier S. Okay, I get
Mhm.
it. Kind of like opposites. Tekken rules, dog. Hell yeah. Cool. That is. I appreciate your comment. I'm just cycling through these slowly. Sad music intensifies. Yeah. Thank you for being part of this stream, guys.
Yes, thank you all for coming and chatting with us.
I'm gonna end it back on Lydia. Yeah, there are some people. There are some staunch Anna defenders and Julia defenders.
I'm happy to see that. Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people to
Okay.
prove you wrong, Krista.
And that's what I like. I am happy to be proven wrong. As long as like this community is super fun, everyone's excited to talk about their favorite characters, and that's how it be. Um, for people that are asking on YouTube about what about guest characters, we are unfortunately not going to talk about them. They're from their own properties, and you can date them if you want, but maybe not through Tekken.
Yeah, you can tell us if you know what all the from all the characters on Tekken, which ones you want to classify. But yeah, we'll probably focus on the core main main group of
Yeah,
characters.
we got a we only went through half of the cast, right? We still got like
Yeah, there's a ton.
I can't even remember how many I have in this list, but we still have like a good like
Uh, let's
15 or so more to go, and that we didn't touch at all. And we could also do a deeper dive on Asuka and Steve and Leo and Bob and all of those. There's a lot
23.
of. Oh, okay. I did
I,
add Josie in. So some people are coming in late. I will switch to some of these just so that you can see. Um, gotta go fast. Okay, yeah. So here's Josie. Someone asked. Yeah, and always you can always come back watch the VOD after we're done streaming. You can see
full stack.
all of our reasoning and all of that.
All of Krista's reasoning.
Alrighty. I think that might be the end of the stream. Everyone is really good opinions on who they want to date. Kazuya is the greatest ever, simple. And I like your resolve. Okay, yeah. I think that might be time to sign off. Sorry, I like paused for a second because I was reading all the comments that are just speeding by.
Yeah,
So
same
yeah,
here.
please check us out if you missed the stream or some of the characters that we went over. If you would like to see more, definitely let us know, and we will try to do one of these in the future.
Yeah.
We can only do it if you guys like tell your friends and stuff. Like leave a comment in YouTube or something.
Yeah, yeah. That's gonna help us. Cool.
Yeah. And with that, I think that might just be it. So I'm going to sign off.
Bye,
Someone said,
everybody.
"Where's Nina?" Where's Nina is kind of low on the tier list, but I'm not talking about it right now. Alrighty. Thank you, everybody. Have a good night, and hopefully enjoy some Tekken 7. Go play as your favorite character, and
Yeah, go play the game now.
yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Bye,
Bye,
everyone.
everybody. Thank you. Have a